In the world of wrestling, few rivalries have been as emotionally charged and dramatic as the feud between the Uso brothers, Jimmy and Jey. What started as a brotherly bond founded on love and mutual respect took a dark turn when Jimmy attacked Jey, declaring himself the Big Brother. The year was 2023, at the grand stage of SummerSlam, when Jimmy Uso betrayed his twin brother Jey during his match against Roman Reigns. Despite Jey's valiant fight, it was Jimmy's interference that led to Reigns retaining the WWE Universal Championship. This shocking act of treachery marked the beginning of a bitter feud that would consume the wrestling world. But Jimmy's actions were not just about asserting dominance over his brother. He also sought to protect Jey from their cousin, Roman Reigns, who he saw as a corrupting influence. Yet, in his quest to save his brother, Jimmy was unknowingly becoming the very thing he despised. As the months rolled on, Jimmy's actions began to mirror those of Reigns. At the WWE Night of Champions, he emerged as a challenger to Reigns' dynasty, super-kicking Reigns not once, but twice. His transformation into an anti-hero was complete, and he was now the very image of the man he accused Reigns of being. Jey, caught in the middle of this power struggle, took on the role of peacemaker. But the tension between the brothers reached a boiling point, leading to the inevitable, a showdown at WrestleMania. The stage was set, brother against brother, Jimmy versus Jey. The match was as intense as the feud that led up to it. Yet, in the end, it was Jimmy who emerged victorious, establishing himself as the dominant Uso brother. But victory came at a cost. Jimmy, now the heel he never intended to be, saw the damage he had done. The once united bloodline was deteriorating, with Roman berating their younger brother Solo, much like he did to Jey. In the aftermath of WrestleMania, Jimmy faced the harsh reality of his actions. He had become what he had set out to prevent. The feud had not only strained his relationship with Jey, but it had also fractured the bloodline. In a final act of defiance, Jimmy and Solo decided to break away from Roman's influence. They left the bloodline, choosing to carve their own path. This marked the end of a tumultuous chapter in the Uso brothers' lives. Like a Greek tragedy, the feud between Jimmy and Jey Uso serves as a cautionary tale. It reminds us of the dangers of power, the destructive nature of pride, and the unintended consequences of our actions. But it also teaches us about redemption and the power of self-realization. And in the world of wrestling, such stories are what make the sport truly captivating.